mountains and down to the sea far below, where the bloom on the bush and the sounds of the thrush from the woodlands I left so long ago. So keep those wheels a-turning, tell the folks I'm coming home to stay, where I played as a child with my heart free and wild on the log shores by Carlingford Bay. I would stroll with my girl in the cool of the evening and dance till the dawn of the day. I would stand on the deck of an old fishing smack while the girls waved goodbye from the quay. So keep those wheels a-turning, tell the folks I'm coming home to stay, where I played as a child with my heart free and wild on the log shores by Carlingford Bay. Oh yeah! What fools men can be when a strange land is calling, and oh, how it makes young men blind. Since I first sailed away, I toiled night and day for a treasure I never will find. So keep those wheels a-turning, tell the folks I'm coming home to stay, where I played as a child with my heart free and wild on the log shores by Carlingford Bay. One more. So keep those wheels a-turning, tell the folks I'm coming home to stay, where I played as a child with my heart free and wild on the log shores by Carlingford Bay. All right, well, thank you, brave and hardy souls, for coming out in this with the wind chill of about 89. But it's actually not bad out here, a nice little breeze. We're called Curragh's Fancy. Seriously, thanks for coming out. If there's any songs you'd like to hear, if we know it, we'll give it a lash. And after an hour or so, if we don't know it, we'll try it anyways. So here's an old Clancy Brothers and Tommy Makeup song called The Whistling Gypsy Rover. Rover came over the hill, down through the valley so shady. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Ah-dee-doo-ah-dee-doo-da-dee, ah-dee-doo-ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, he won the heart of a lady. The father saddled up his fastest steed, he roamed the valley all over, sought his daughter at great speed, and the whistling gypsy rover. Ah-dee-doo-ah-dee-doo-da-dee, ah-dee-doo-ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, he won the heart of a lady. Come on, David. He is no gypsy, oh father, she said, but Lord, of these lands all over, I will stay till my dying day with my whistling gypsy rover. Last one. Ah-dee-doo-ah-dee-doo-da-dee, ah-dee-doo-ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Thank you, the Whistling Gypsy Roll. This next song is back in the days of sailing ships, before diesel engines and the like. Back in those days, the men, when they signed aboard, in their contract they were allowed 1 ration of rum per day, per night, which is all fine, but what was happening is they wouldn't drink it on that day. They would all save it for one night of the week, have a big party, no work would get done, and all sorts of bad things happened. So what happened was the captain put a little water in the rum, so if they didn't drink it, it would go bad. So rather than risk it, they drank it. That mixture of rum and water and a little bit of Rose's lime juice, it's called the grog. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all for me beer and tobacco. Sure I spent all me tin with the lassie drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Where are me boots, me nugget boots, all gone for beer and tobacco. The apples are all out, the souls are kicked about, the heels are looking up for better wearing. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all for me beer and tobacco. Sure I spent all me tin with the lassie drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Where is my shirt, my nugget shirt, all gone for beer and tobacco. The apples are all out, the souls are cooked about, the tailor's looking up for better wearing. It's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all for me beer and tobacco. Sure I spent all me tin with the lassie drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Oh. I'm sick in the head and I haven't been to bed since I came ashore with my plunder. I see centipedes and snakes, I'm full of pains and aches. Think I'll make a track away up yonder. It's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all for me beer and tobacco. Sure I spent all me tin with the lassie drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, all for me beer and tobacco. Sure I spent all me tin with the lassie drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. All for me grog, thank you. You may have to take a minute or two occasionally to retune. This heat does not interact very well with the instruments, so we'll do our best. That's our new friend Michelle. She said we were the best band she's ever heard. Tonight. Anyway, this is one of several from Michelle here. We called the Star of the County Down.
Near Penridge Town in the county of Down, the morning last July, From a boring green came a sweet Colleen, smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, I shook myself, see if I was really there.
From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, all the way to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the rare Colleen I met at the county down.
I shook my head, I looked with a feeling rare, and I said I to a passerby, who's the maid with the nut brown hair. But he smiled at me and he said that's a gem of Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann, star of the county down.
Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, all the way to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the rare Colleen I met at the county down.
Now at the Harvest Fair it should be surely there, a dress in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright, my hat cocked right, smile from my nut brown rose. Dull pipe house smoke, no house on yoke, till the cloud is a ruscling ground, till the smile of the bride on the long far side sits the star, county down.
From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, all the way to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the rare Colleen I met at the county down.
Near Banbridge town in the county of Down, one morning last July, from a boring green came a sweet Colleen, smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, I shook myself, see if I was really there.
From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, all the way to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the rare Colleen I met at the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, all the way to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the rare Colleen I met at the county down.
Thank you, the star of the county down. Thank you very much.
All right, this next song is from Michelle, our new friend. It's a song about it was her grandparents, I think. Came from the county Mayo, up Mayo. Any other Mayo people here tonight? Good, we're safe. Couple on the bench, all right. Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. Home again to Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, and let my body lie. Home to dear old Mayo, Michael Gunn. From Ballina I came. I saw my people suffering and swore I'd break the chain. I raised the flag in England, prepared to fight or die. Far away from Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. Come on, Michelle. Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. Home at last to Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, and let my body lie. Home again to Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. My body cold and hungry, in Parkhurst jail I lie. For the loving of my country, on hunger strike I'll die. I have but one last longing, I'll pray you'll not deny. Bury me in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. Last one, come on. Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. Home to dear old Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, and let my body lie. Home again in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. There you go, Take Me Home to Mayo, especially for Michelle. This next song is it's an old Gordon Lightfoot song about a man traveling around far away from home, and missing the old gang in his hometown. Bumps into an old pal and asks about all the old gang. It's called Did She Mention My Name? We added on a third verse to this. We consulted with our favorite friends, John Jameson and Patty. I'm not sure of his last name, but he'll work. And we put together a third verse. It's nice to see an old friend to pass the time of day. Talk about the hometown a million miles away. Is the ice still in the river? Are the old folks the same? And by the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And when the talk ran high, did the look in her eyes seem far away? Is the home team still on fire? Do they still win all the games? And by the way, did she mention my name? Is the landlord still a loser? Are signs in the hall? Are the girls in Nova Scotia still pretty in the fall? Do the smiles on their faces put the sun to shame? And by the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And when the morning came, do you remember if she dropped a name or two? Won't you say hello to someone? There's no need to explain. And by the way, did she mention my name? Hey! See the old gang now and then, do they still hang by the wall? Do they walk around the island, watch the kids play ball? Do they brag about the games we won in our younger days? And by the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And when the talk ran out, with the look in her eyes seemed far away. Is the home team still on fire? Do they still win all the games? And by the way, did she mention my name? Thank you very much. Did she mention my name? Can you hear everything okay? Is it not too loud? Good enough. Thank you. I'm getting to that age now, if it's over like level 3, I'm going home, you know. I'm beyond even, please turn it down.
I wish I had some of this energy going around here.
Yeah, no kidding. And it's no, they never,
Come on!
no, they never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
When I have been the wild rover for many a year, I spend all my money on whiskey and beer. Now I'm returning with the golden great store. And I never will play the wild rover no more.
And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went into an alehouse that I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a customer like you, I'll get any day. Come on now. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
Well, then out from my pocket I took a sovereign's pride, and the landlady's eyes open wide with delight. She says, I have whiskies, and mine's are the best. And those words that I had spoken were only in jest.
And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they forgive me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. On your own. And it's no, no, that's it. All right, big finish. Here we go. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. We're lucky no one's sitting down front here. Dave's going to play a couple of tunes on his banjo. The last time we did this, we lost 3 men.
Yeah, us 3.
Nuts and bolts go. So if nuts and bolts start flying around, if you could pick them up, would appreciate it. Try to get it back together. Anyway, a couple of tunes on the old banjo.
All righty.
Dave on his banjo. Before we go any further, we would like to thank Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley and Congressman Stephen Lynch for sponsoring us this evening. Nice of you to do that. Thank you. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rain. 15 cars, 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no names and rail yards full of old men, and the graveyard of the rusted automobile. Come on now, you know this one. Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing card games with the old men in the club car. Penny coining, no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling beneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rail is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. And all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his song again. Passengers will please refrain. This train's got the disappearing railroad blues. Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Yes. Michael Kelly there. By the way, we haven't introduced ourselves yet. We probably should start. You know, just a little bit about yourself, where you went to school, how much money you make, all those little details. You're gonna start right over here. Okay, not tonight, all right. Anyway, we're called Curragh's Fancy. That's Dave Leahy on the guitar, banjo, mandolin, Mike Kelly there in the middle. And I'm Bob, folks. Thanks for coming out tonight. It actually turned out to be a beautiful night. I was born upon a hillside where the pines wave in the wind, where my daddy lived before me and my grandpa before him. We believe simple living, it's the only life we know. All we need here is our freedom and a place to call our home. In the land of Ethan Allen, where the sugar maples grow, where the wild grass fills the meadows and the rocky rivers flow, lie the hills I call home. I have traveled across this country, and there's much that I have learned, but I felt no peace within me till the day I return. 'Cause there's two things you can count on in this troubled world we face. Every season has an ending. Every person has a place. In the land of Ethan Allen, where the sugar maples grow, where the wild grass fills the meadows and the rocky rivers flow, lie the hills I call home. Land of Ethan Allen, where the sugar maples grow, where the wild grass fills the meadows and the rocky rivers flow, lie the hills I call home, lie the hills call home. Thanks very much. A song about Vermont. Yeah, we just took our lumps again a couple of weeks ago. We're putting it back together. The whole state is underwater, if you can believe it. There's nothing but mountains up there. They're all underwater.
We need Noah's Ark up there to be like.
Or maybe two, together held with footsteps she outgrew. Now she sits alone, everyone's long gone. She dances in a photograph when it was good to joke and have a laugh. That was yesterday, if only today. Now the walls are crawling faces that still breathe. But before she nods her head once left, but sleep, she hears a chorus of factory girls singing in the streets, drinking their Coca-Cola after washing your filthy sheets, chasing down the avenue after a childhood that she never knew, choking on goodbye. Cigarettes just kill the time. Now the walls are crawling faces that still breathe. But before she nods her head, what's left but sleep? She hears a chorus of factory girls singing ain't and all. Empty are their pockets, but their voices are filled with song. Come day, go day, wishing my heart it was Sunday, drinking buttermilk all the week and whiskey on a Sunday. Come day, go day, wishing my heart it was Sunday, drinking buttermilk all the week and whiskey on a Sunday. Now the walls are crawling faces that still breathe. But before she nods her head, what's left but sleep? She hears a chorus of factory girls singing in the streets, drinking their Coca-Cola after washing your filthy sheets. She hears a chorus of factory girls singing ain't and all. Empty are their pockets, but their voices are filled with song. Slave Richard and his corn of kings, he stole my heart and many other things, but me I took his crown. Wish he was here to steal it now. We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun, and the bonnie boat was one as we sailed into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry, feel the wind and touch the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, I'll be coming home. When that foghorn blows, I'm gonna hear it. Don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old.
We found it! Yes!
Together we will flow into the mystic. horn blow, I'm gonna hear it. Don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old, the days of old. Together we will float into the mystic. Thanks very much. This next song was written by a guy from down in Texas. Was on tour over in Ireland many years ago. Met an Irish woman, fell in love with the Irish woman, married the Irish woman, wrote a song about the Irish woman, divorced the Irish woman, and now he's back in Texas.
She got a lot of cash, though. That's good.
Well, we got a great song out of it, The Galway Girl.
Well, I took a stroll down the old long pond of a D-I-A-I-A. Met a little girl who was not the talk on the fine salt D-I-A. Well, I asked a friend what the fella to do, because her hair was black, her eyes were blue. I knew right then I'd be taking the world around a salt hill throne with a Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rains came down on a D-I-A-I-A. Asked me out to her flat downtown on the fine soft D-I-A. Well, I asked your friend, what's a fella to do? Cause her hair was black, her eyes were blue. Well, I took her hands and I gave them a twirl, and then I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. So I asked a friend, what's a fella to do? Cause her hair was black, her eyes were blue. I've traveled far, all over the world, but I ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl.
Smile.
work for the IRS or something. That's it.
That'll be on TikTok in the morning.
Yahoo. Good. I'll never figure out how to turn that thing on anyway.
Do we have anybody from Newfoundland? No? All right. We can do the song then. There's a reference in this song to a place up there which is infamous. A place called George Street. Has anybody been to Key West? Key West, you know Duval Street? If you know Duval Street and Key West, George Street in St. John's, Newfoundland is about, that time's about 1,000. It's completely insane. Anyway, there's bar after bar after bar, great spot. We were up there many years ago, and I heard this song, and during the song it occurred to me that what they were singing about happened where I grew up in South Boston back in the Jurassic era. On the way from the church to the graveyard, there'd always be a little stop, you know, like a scenic tour, or, you know. You'd stop at the deceased's favorite spots. You might sing a song or recite a poem or maybe have a little cup of tea. But anyway, this song reminded me of that. This is also for Mary and Joanne, no last names. We all grew up in the same place, about a year or two apart. Oh, the night that Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't been sober yet. Just as long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. Oh, Lira came with the bagpipes, the music for to play. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief. Kelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put the bottle with the corpse to keep the whiskey cold. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. 2 o'clock in the morning after emptying the jug, Doyle lifts the icebox to see poor Paddy's mug. We set the clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time. At 2:15, he argued it was 9. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Now they stopped the hearse on George Street outside the dance saloon. All went in 8:30, staggered out at noon. Went up to the graveyard so holy and sublime. Found out when they got there they left the corpse behind. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, the night that Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded and they ain't been sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. Oh, Lira came with the bagpipes, the music for to play. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Thank you very much. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put the bottle with the corpse to keep the whiskey cold. Now there's a song. There's a song. It's probably apparent by now that we could use all the help we can get. So if you know this next one, jump right in with us. It's an old one. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. And I'll be in Scotland before.
I know you know it. Let's go.
On yon bonny banks and yon bonny breeze, the sunshine comes over Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Come on, you know this one. Here we go. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland before you, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. How pleasant to see on yon shady glen, how pleasant our memories fondly cherished, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland before you, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Bring it around, Davey. Last time around. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland before you, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. All right, thank you. Here's the song we first heard. How many out here remember the Ed Sullivan Show? All right, there's a few of us. Sunday was a big night at our house. We could watch the Wide World of Disney from 7 to 8. And
Did you have a color TV though?
Oh no.
Okay, thank you.
And then Ed Sullivan would come on from 8 to 9. And then the Smothers Brothers from 9 to 10. Of course, we had to go to bed at 8:30. So we could watch half of Ed Sullivan. Unless there was something good on, my mom and dad would indulge us and let us watch a little bit longer. But here's one we first heard on the Ed Sullivan Show back in February of 1964. We were young men back then. You'll know this one.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true.
Come on.
And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my love
missing the lips I am missing, and hope that my dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my love to you. All my love I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. Watch out. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All right, that was a big hit for us back in '64. Huge, huge hit. Anyway, all my loving. All right. Anyway, here's another favorite of ours. It's an old Hank Williams song. Remember Hank Williams? And before we go any further, I'd like to thank Bonnie DeVore from the Milton Park and Recreation for organizing all the concerts all summer long. Also, Congresswoman Ayanna Presley and Congressman Stephen Lynch for sponsoring us as well. And mostly for you for coming out. Really? And putting up with us. You'll know this one. Come on now. Hey, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Said, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we can find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot just over the hill. There's a soda pop and the dancing's free. You wanna have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Come on, baby. I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot just over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free. You wanna have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me. Well, I'm free and I'm ready, so we can go steady. How's about spending all your time with me? I said no more looking, 'cause I know I've been tooken. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence. Buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. Keep it till it's covered in haze. Write your name on every page. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me? Oh, Hank Williams. All right, here's an old John Denver song. Again, you'll know it. Let us see. There's a storm across the valley. Clouds are rolling in. The afternoon weighs heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. The whining of his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road, barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove, and the light in your eyes that keeps me warm. Come on now. It's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, there's all the news to tell him about how to spend your time. What's the latest thing the neighbors say? Well, your mother called last Friday. Sunshine made her cry. Felt the baby move just yesterday. It's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. All the time that I can't lay this tired old body down. Feel your fingers for the soft upon me. The kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way. Happiness living with you brings me. Well, it's the sweetest thing I know, spending time with you. Little things that make a house a home. like the fire softly burning, supper's on the stove, and the light in your eyes that keeps me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Hey, it's good to be back home again.
When are you doing up?
If you've ever been in an Irish pub in your life,
Not yet.
you would have heard this song. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. First produced my pistol, then produced my rapier, stand and deliver, you honorable receiver, ushering him down. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
When I counted out my money, it made a pretty penny. Put it in my pocket, then I took it home to Jenny. She sighed when she swore she never could deceive me. Devil key the woman, she never can be easy.
Ushering him down. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, my brother in the army, I could find a station in Cork or in Killarney. Together we'll go rolling the mountains of Kilkenny. I know she'd take me better than my darling sporting Jenny.
Ushering him down.
Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
When I went into my chamber for to take a slumber, dreamt of golden jewels and for sure it was no wonder. Jenny grabbed me charges, she filled them up with water, sent for Captain Farrell to make ready for the slaughter.
Ushering him down. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Ushering him down. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. So they put me in the jail without judge or rifle, robbing Captain Farrell on Kilgarry Mountain. Didn't take my fist, I knocked the jailer down, then I bid farewell to my own Boston town.
Ushering him down.
Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
When it was early in the morning, before I rose to travel, up crept a band of footmen and they're led by Captain Farrell. First produced my pistol, she stole away my rapier. Couldn't shoot that warden, so a prisoner I was taken.
Ushering him down. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now there's some take delight in the carriages a rolling, Others take delight in the football and the bowling. I take delight in the juice of the barley. Cold pretty fair maids in the morning, bright and early.
Whoosh-a-ring-a-doo-da-da.
Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o,
There's whiskey in the jar. Whoosh-a-ring-a-doo-da-da.
whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh. All right, whiskey in the jar, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we've got about 10 or 15 minutes to go, so if there's any songs you'd like to hear,
Get him up.
now is the time. Exactly. Little tune on the old banjo.
What pressure, huh? What pressure?
You having fun? Here's a request we had a bit earlier. We almost forgot. Thank you. We got it just in time here.
Yeah, really. We're talking about the MBTA, the MTA, whatever it used to be, the T, just running smoothly right now. You can get a train from nowhere to nowhere.
In 3 hours.
You have the green line, which is not connected to the red line, which is not connected to the blue line. You can get a bus to the silver line, and good luck. Well, let me tell you all the story about a man named Charlie on a tragic and a fateful day. Put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and his family with a ride on that MTA.
Did he ever return? No, he never returned. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned.
Charlie put his giant in at the Kennisway station to make way for Jamaica Plain. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel. Charlie couldn't get off of that train.
But did he ever return? No, he never returned. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned.
Well, all day long, Charlie rides through the towns. Say, what will become of me? How can I afford to see my brother in Chelsea? My cousin, he's in Roxbury.
Did he ever return? No, he never returned. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned.
Well, Charlie's wife goes down to the Scottish Square station every day at 2:15. And through the open window she throws Charlie a sandwich as the train goes rumbling through.
Did he ever return? No, he never returned. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned.
You citizens of Boston, don't you think there's a scandal? How the people have to pay and pay. Fight fare increase for George O'Brien. Let's keep Charlie off that MTA.
Did he ever return? No, he never returned. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever in the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned.
Once again.
Ever return? No, he never returned. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever in the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned.
Well, he's a man
Who never returned.
Thank you, old Charlie. He was a predecessor of
Young Charlie. Well, once again, thanks for coming out. We got a couple more to go. We're back actually in August, the end of August. We got rained out about a month ago. It looked like we had made the wrong call. Then at about 7:15, we're home. So we got lucky. So if you're around, I'm not certain of the date, but you can check the calendar. It's toward the end of August anyway. Maybe the 18th or so. Maybe with the wind chill, it might get down to the low 80s by then, you know. Again, thanks for coming out. Here's an old John Denver song. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, come on now, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Mine is lady, stranger to the water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty shades of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning now, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road I get a feeling I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads. Guys, be careful. If that falls on you, you're going to get hurt.
That's because there's a safety cone.
They don't usually rush the stage that young, you know what I mean?
They usually go
I don't believe it's ever happened to him.
in the other direction. They go. Just careful of the wires. That's a very heavy speaker as well.
Anyway, we're going to leave you with this one. You'll be singing this one in the shower tomorrow morning as you're getting ready. Nice easy chorus, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. You got that? Pretty easy.
It's tough.
And if you be careful on the road going home because Michael is on the road. Watch out for him.
I'm just the navigator tonight.
And thanks for coming out. We'll call Curragh's Fancy. Thank you to Bonnie for having us and to Congresswoman Presley and
thank you.
Congressman Lynch for sponsoring. We'll see you next time around. Rolling home,
Rolling home,
rolling home,
rolling home,
rolling home across the sea, rolling home to old New England, rolling home, dear land to thee. Call all hands to man the capstan, see the cable running clear. Heave away and with the Will boys for New England we will steer. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to old New England, rolling home, dear land to thee. And to the friends we leave behind us, we will bid a fond adieu. We'll remember tears and laughter and the joy we shared with you. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to old New England, thee. One more now. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to old New England, rolling home, dear land to thee. Good night. See you next time around. Thanks very much.
Great one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.